You just saw from Blake Lively, which is a completely separate story, but you can see from her and what's come about her recently that if you want to do a smear campaign against someone, there are firms out there, that's their whole job. And I think what we're learning right now is it's not that difficult. You get a few people and a few key pieces, and you can really turn the tide of public opinion. So now we're also starting to see stories about Tony Busby, and did he do some wrongdoing, and he's getting sued for things. I have no clue if he's ever done anything wrong in his life. I don't know the man, and I don't know the stories well enough to comment on whether or not what he did is right or wrong, or if there's any truth to it. But I think a cautionary tale here is Michael Avenatti, who's Stormy Daniels' attorney, right? We all remember that guy shot to fame so fast, and everyone loved him because they could not wait to take down Trump with this porn star who he had paid off. But people didn't do their research. And then all of a sudden, this guy, Michael Avenatti, who was the hottest attorney in the country, who was on the way to like a political career and fame and fortune, where is he now? He's in federal prison because it also turned out he had blackmailed the executives of Nike for trying to do a smear campaign against them. So we're just at the beginning stages of the power of the media and people with malicious intent can do. And I think we're going to see a really ugly play out here.
Michael Avenatti, I haven't heard that name or thought about him in a while because you're right, he is in federal prison now. But you're good to remind us too that what we've been talking about today has been civil lawsuits, these allegations separate from the criminal ones that Diddy is facing. But it also begs the question, could the feds that eventually arrested P. Diddy, he's now charged federally, could they be taking a closer look at Jay-Z now that his name is out there in the public?
They could be, but they certainly haven't tipped their hand at all. It was a much clearer path to see that Diddy was going to get indicted and that Diddy was going to have some real criminal legal issues ahead of him. Right now, all we have are allegations, and I'm sure there is evidence behind those allegations on both sides, both for innocence and for guilt, that people are looking at. But at the moment, it doesn't seem close to transitioning to any sort of criminal charges, to me.
We're getting closer to 2025, just days, hours away at this point, and that means we will be in the same year as this trial is set to begin. I believe it's May 5th is jury selection for Diddy. What do you think about that? It's a pretty quick turnaround in my mind, but what are your thoughts? Will both sides be ready?
Well, I don't know. It is a quick turnaround. It's a very quick turnaround, especially when there's this dearth of evidence. You're talking about potentially 150 witnesses. To be able to prepare for something like that is a monumental task.